Hi, I'm here to share with you a dozen reasons why coffee is a problem in spite of a lead article on Yahoo Today that says it helps or has a huge benefit for health. I think it's misinformation sponsored by big industries. After seeing so many patients wanting a pill for their nerves, I have wished they could just quit caffeine. I'm Richard Ruhling, an MD who was board certified in internal medicine and taught health at Loma Linda University. Caffeine is a neurostimulant, but we shouldn't need it if we get good sleep. Good sleep is more difficult with coffee, and drug companies love the caffeine as it creates a need for so many of their symptomatic drugs that also risk adverse drug reactions. A famous Russian scientist, Pavlov, called coffee bad habit glue because it glues our bad habits together. And the best example I have is people trying to quit smoking. When we all know that smoking calms the nerves, but if you try to quit it and you're drinking coffee, your nerves go out the roof. So quit them both at the same time. If you need to quit smoking, quit coffee same time, and alcohol same time, because bad habits all favor other bad habits. Quitting caffeine addiction is difficult because people get headaches. And they think that the coffee cures the headache, when in reality it's just a withdrawal symptom that'll go away in a few days anyway. So just take an aspirin or a Tylenol, but do not take Anacin or Excedrin because they have caffeine in them. Drug companies are smart. They know that it will cure the withdrawal headache, but it will keep your addiction up, so you'll need to take the Excedrin or Anacin from time to time or the headaches. Pharmakia is a Greek word. It says, and actually in Revelation 18:23 says it deceives all nations, and it's also confirmed by the title of a book that I like, how the truth about the drug companies, how they deceive us. It's written by a former editor of the New England Journal of Medicine. In my former fellowship that I had in cardiology, it was not allowed in the coronary care unit because caffeine lowers the threshold for ventricular fibrillation. It's a fatal arrhythmia, and it also can cause extra heartbeats we call premature ventricular contractions, PVCs. My daughter got breast lumps when she was drinking Cokes. She couldn't stay awake at night late in the hospital shift, but her doctor told her to just quit the caffeine, and her lumps went away. Fibrocystic disease of the breast is the most common reason for breast surgery, to find out if it's malignant, and it's also a risk factor for cancer. There's such a strong link between coffee drinking and cancer of the pancreas that it was the lead article in the New England Journal of Medicine. That's one of the best journals in this country. Back this was March 10, 1981. It was at that point the third leading cause of death in men and the fourth in women who also get breast cancer. A Harvard newsletter found a link also to cancer of the bladder in women who drank 2 cups of coffee a day or more. Osteoporosis is another common problem for women, and they often take prescription drugs, but the physician's desk reference has about 3,500 pages, thick book, fine print, impossible to remember all the things that the drugs can do to you for doctors that are, quotes, practicing medicine. That's why they say come back in a couple weeks. They want to be sure you're still all right. Those drugs are dangerous. Children can get a deformed upper lip, and we've all seen it, hair lip or a cleft palate, from chromosomal damage when their mother drank coffee during the early first trimester and when the body is being formed. Some say that those ads don't say anything about the cause. Readers doubting the association, though, can Google them. And one of the best or biggest pharma bonanzas is stomach problems, because caffeine is a powerful stimulant to gastric acid. It turns the acid on. We need acid blockers, antacids, and so on. People get ulcers, GERD, which is gastroesophageal reflux disease, peptic ulcers, gastritis, etc. I'm in excellent health at 84, and I credit my health to a good diet, never drinking coffee, alcohol, or smoking, or taking drug medication except one time on a trip when I got intestinal flu. Didn't want to stop at every toilet to sit on it, and Otherwise, I've never used drugs in my life, even though I could write a prescription every day. National Geographic's cover story, Secrets of Living Longer, in November of 2005, featured my school, the Loma Linda University, that got $40 million for a study to learn why Seventh-day Adventists live about 7 years longer than other non-smoking groups. It was because of the writings of the founder, Ellen White, whose books became more denominational in time. And she said that tobacco is a malignant poison in 1864, 100 years before the Surgeon General linked her malignant poison to malignant tumors of the lung, and warned people. The Ministry of Healing, in her book, read by Agatha Thrash, a pathologist, said it's the best single book ever written. She had written about 15 books of her own on topics of alternative medicine and nutrition and so on. I have a similar number of books that I've written, and I used Ellen White's by chapterfuls in my book because the copyright had expired. And you can see Ellen White's book on a website that I'm going to put in the link below, that you can free reading, excellent. Or I recommend my book also because it has a lot of what she said in it, but it also relates to actual experiences in what's going on in medical practice. I offer a link to a high-value video showing how to reverse most diseases without prescription drugs. It has Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Esselstyn, a cardiologist, and other physicians, which make the video a classic. And the video is worth, I think, thousands of dollars if people are taking prescription drugs on a regular basis, because they could get off of them and they won't have the health adverse effects that drug reactions can give. It's at the website healthhappinessanddestiny.com, and for under $5 you get this video link and my book by digital form. Okay, so wish you well. Thank you for taking a consideration of it, and God bless you.